And that's the way that our old people used to say, is that if it complicates your life, that means it is something that we cannot tolerate, and it affects our efforts to make our life so that it has meaning. Den ikinä saa diikat haadisi pata olta tän hitet niupi dan hit nestra ko tita so sidit otetas anako hanne ki ei hai penkelta huilneto akonde ei siki ei hai ti inna näho ti inna atlerleko dika beche naista dort ahdan hit niu ei hai dan hinestra has tudo na dan he massanieta ei hasin so penkelta huilneto le. In the traditional teachings of our people, our old people always used to say, off in the future, there's going to be a time when our language has been forgotten, and that our people will not realize that it is a sacred language, and it was given to us by the holy people. And it's a very complete language, but as new things come about, our people are always devising ways to say certain things. For example, the idea and the teaching and the word that we use for a spoon. Now I got here a fairly decent sized spoon. This is called peshate. And then there was sometimes people carve them out of wood and they say tsinate. But it means ate means this. This is the original ate. And it's the horn of an animal. This one here probably comes from some cow or cattle. And but the original one probably came from a bighorn sheep or even a buffalo. But it was used to dish out food or to maybe administer herb drink or something in a ceremonial setting. A lot of times with the giving of the herbs, it was made out of a bowl. And the herbs were prepared in a bowl, a clay bowl or a pot of some type. Tsa is what we call it. And te is dirt. Tej would be the dirt. Tsa would be the bowl shape way that we would explain it. But with that said, the main subject and that we'd like to share with you information on is what we are told is in making your life, you have to have courage. Which is what we are told. And that means that in making your life, you have to have courage. And so there are all kinds of teachings on that associated with the having to have courage. And the old way that they used to teach us on that and telling us, there are certain things, of course, that we recognize today as values or virtues, really. And courage is the basic and the very foundation of all of the virtues in that we have. And we talked about peace, being peaceful, until people begin to attack the peace that we might want to have in our life. It's the same thing with our confidence. We have a portion of confidence on our life and we want it to grow. And so our confidence is very much a virtue. And it is that we have to protect that. So if some people may say negative things to us and might affect our confidence, so we have to stay away from people that would try to influence us with negativity as the way we try to make our life. And it's the same thing with our joy and our happiness. Our joy and our happiness are things of virtue in that. And it is necessary for us to protect our joy and our happiness. And there are other virtues in that, as we might take and think about tolerance. We can be tolerant to a certain extent, and it is at some point when we have to speak up, and that takes courage to speak up and to be able to say, I can tolerate this for a while, but it is that when it just starts to affect my joy, my happiness, my confidence, and my peace, then I have to speak up, and I have to protect myself and my family, my loved ones, and my friends, and I have to be loyal. And that's another virtue, is loyalty and integrity. These things are very important, and we have to protect them, and it takes courage to be able to stand up and to be able to say, Edo, Hayash Honda. And that's the way that our old people used to say, is that if it complicates your life, Doyash Honda, that means it is complicating things, and it is something that we cannot tolerate, and it affects our efforts to make our life so that it has meaning. Is the way that they used to explain it to me. And I'm really grateful for all of the teachings and that have been given to myself that I can share with people and the young people. I know that sometimes I might not say it in the correct way, but it is to the best of my abilities as to how I share it. That means I leave it up to everybody. And it's not so much to agree with me. It is to recognize that these are the things that I've been told. And so many of our people have been told these things. And so I have to leave it up to our own people in that. And that's the language in that of our people, we are told, is a sacred language. And so much of the information that we share with our viewers and our people and the various channels and that we have access to, there are many things in that we will continue to share. And the sharing of the making of life and having courage to protect your integrity, to protect your tolerance and your joy, your happiness, your confidence and peace. These are so very important as you journey on the Beauty Way path. And the Beauty Way path, of course, it's not an easy thing. And there are lots of obstacles in that in life. And I just wish that and encourage people to continue and do your very best. And that's all you can do. All you can do is just what you're able to do. And those are the things that we are told.
Hey, thanks for watching our videos. If you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss one of our uploads. Also, head over to our website, NavajoTraditionalTeachings.com. Sign up for our email list. Okay.